Extraction can be used by anyone. Data can be aggregated and output in a variety of formats depending on the user and the viewer's data needs. Let's take a look at how someone can use extraction based on their needs without the need of having to ask IT to build a report. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build a dashboard that has 3 different components in it. So right now our data source is looking at incidents, and we have a default filter of open date during last month, and the status doesn't equal closed. We're going to look at the incidents that are in that month time period. So here we're going to get a column graph that's going to show us how many incidents were on each day. The next thing we're going to look at is a pie chart to get the status of those incidents. So we're just going to drag that across here. And lastly, we're going to grab a bar chart that's going to show us the group that these incidents are a part of. So now we have 3 components on screen that are showing us a representation of the incidents open last month whose status does not equal closed. So let's dive a little bit deeper into any one of these components. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this work in progress, and we're going to do a filter component replace, and it's going to sub-filter the other components in the dashboard. At this point, I want to look a little bit deeper into this Thursday, April 20th, and see what incidents were on that date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that part of the graph, and I'm going to say View Records. This is now going to bring up a detailed view where I can see additional information about those incidents. But extraction also has the ability to allow you to dive deeper into these records. I'm going to double-click one of these records, and it's going to bring up the link that's associated with this incident. Another thing that you can do with extraction, which a lot of customers find very useful, is I can export these records so that I can send them to somebody as a to-do list. So when I bring up the export option, there's the Show URL record link. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to say OK. I'm going to open up the Excel file. What you'll see here is I have a link for each one of these incidents. If I go ahead and select any one of these links, I can open up that incident in its native application. This is a way in which you can use extraction to see both a high-level summary of the data in your system, as well as to provide a to-do list or somebody to go and complete some activity based on the information you were able to gather.